Welcome back everyone to my channel Today in Football, where I talk about my interests in the world of football today, right? This is my new channel, as most of you guys might know from my first video that I react. I thought it was fitting that I reacted to the Chelsea versus Manchester City match. Chelsea's my team, as you can see behind me, so I'm gonna represent them. I wanted the Chelsea match to be the first match on my video, on my channel that is. I'm trying to pump out some more videos as I get used to the whole editing thing and wrap my head around it more and have a routine that I put out more and more videos for you guys. As I said, this channel is basically about what I'm interested in football. For those who don't know, I'm an American soccer fan, so I'm trying to get into the football world because over here we call it soccer. It's very interesting so far. I've been trying to learn as much as I can. So yeah, this channel is basically an American soccer fan trying to get into the world of football, European soccer, wherever around the world football is played. I'm trying to get into it, and this channel will focus on my interests basically, because there's so much in football that I could talk about. So the main news that I find very fascinating and stuff, those are the things I'll try to stick to on this channel. And thank you for coming along on this journey with me. So coming up, we'll try to talk about the Everton ban. We'll look at the Chelsea versus Manchester City game. We'll talk about what happened to poor Gibraltar, and then I'll focus on the matches I'll probably watch, most likely watch. I'll try to do like a reaction to these matches. I'm not yet fully versed in the YouTube world to start doing live streams. I'm still trying to wrap my head also around that particular aspect of YouTube. Two other pretty interesting things that I've been wanting to talk about and maybe possibly explore is the famous talk show, football talk show or sport talk show in England, which is Talk Sports with Simon Jordan. He's very knowledgeable about the game. He has different insights from most people. He's very fair, very stern. So I wake up every morning and I watch his show. So I'm wondering if I should react to it, but we'll talk about that coming up. And also ESPN FC. ESPN FC, for those who don't know, is a football pundit program, right, on ESPN, where you have ex-players who sit on there like Craig or Steve Nichols. So I'm wondering if I should definitely react to those. But stay tuned, all of those are coming up. Okay, let's get into it. So Everton, oh my God. So it's more about the fans. I'm over this side of the pond, so I'm not really sure what's going on over there or how the fans feel, but I could put myself in their shoes. How would I feel if my team got 10 points deducted and I'm down in the relegation battle? Because I think currently they're at 19. If the league was supposed to finish right now, they'll definitely go down. So I'm not sure how the fans feel. I feel really sorry for the fans, because at the end of the day, they're the one who's really feeling this. The owners will still make money from the club no matter what, even if they go down. It might not be the same, but they're still gonna go down. And I heard Simon Jordan talk about the Everton fans today. I think a caller came on and he was complaining, saying, what about the fans? What's gonna happen to the fans? We're the ones who feel everything. And Simon Jordan was like, if the manager had spent $1 billion and the club was successful, then the fans will take it. And it is right or justifiable, in a sense, for the lack of a better word, for the fans to also take the misfortunes. So you have to take the good with the bad. He's right, but still, fans are very crucial to these institutions, and that's what soccer clubs are. They are institutions. They're massive, major institutions, and I'm not sure fans should be punished. A better way, I think, from my vantage point, is to charge the club, charge the owners, because they mismanaged the club. The fans didn't do any of that. So the mere fact that you took 10 points from the club is not only affecting the manager and the staff and the management system there, but it's also affecting the fans who didn't do anything but support their club. So charge the owners, give them a fine or something like that, but do not charge the institution and its itself, because I think more people suffer that way. But we'll see. That's it on Everton. And now we move on to Chelsea. Chelsea and Man City might get a sanction, I've been hearing. I'm not sure how truthful that is. I know that Chelsea was the one who self-reported, so I'm not sure. And I know Manchester City have like over 100 charges. I'm not sure which one will stick, but it will seem a bit unfair if Everton gets a 10-point deduction, but nothing happens to Chelsea or Manchester City. It will seem as if, Everton is a massive club. I'll never forget when I was listening to Talk Sports one morning, because I get up every morning and I listen to it. When they had the relegation battle last year, a fan called in and said Jesus Christ himself was an Everton. I laughed, and I was like, wow. Just those words, like, just thinking about it, like Jesus Christ himself was Evertonian. And I was like, wow, this is how these fans feel. This is like the passion in the fans. And I just laugh. It's sad that I wasn't born in England, so I'm not really into the football world there. I could only watch it from far and give my 2 cents on it. But it will definitely seem unfair if Chelsea, which is my club, love them to death, and Manchester City do not get any repercussions from their actions, but Everton do. So that's where I stand on that. However, I think we should move on to France versus Gibraltar. Oh my God, poor Gibraltar. I think there's like 30,000 people, give or take, that lives in Gibraltar. And I think it was sad. I think it was really, really sad what France did. At some point, you should stop as a manager or stop as a player or have some conscience and be like, hey, let's not rub their face in it that much. 14 is a lot. 14 is an embarrassment. I'm not sure this nation will be able to come back from this anytime soon. And people are saying, they need a new division to qualify and stuff like that. But that in itself will not help them at all. And I'm not sure how they're going to move forward from a 14-0. 14. And it didn't help that they went down to 10 man there. I think one of their best players got a red card, and it was just downhill from there. But France, I'm not sure who's in charge there, but the manager or whoever, the president or whoever, could have made a call and be like, hey guys, this is a nation. Let's not rub their face in it so much. I think the threshold should be 7. Once you get 7, then you pass the ball around, make some substitution. It's like, just do not embarrass them. And I think France went way ahead. I'm not sure if it was intentionally to embarrass this little team, but they did. What do they gain from this? But the embarrassment of Gibraltar. Their main strikers might get some extra goals here and there, and they could put it on their tally. But at the end of the day, you embarrass a team 14-0, which just didn't sit right with me. Maybe for other people, it might look, it's okay on that side of the world, but over here, I don't want to speak for everyone, but that didn't look particularly well. There wasn't any sportsmanship there. The instant you gave a team 10, why didn't you stop then? Why you had to score 4 more goals? But that's my 2 cents on that. Sorry for Gibraltar. I hope they could bounce back and do better next time. But what do you expect if they face the second best team in the world? This French team went to a World Cup. They almost won it. Gibraltar was just put to the sword by France, and if France is happy with that, then by all means. I'm surely not. Anyhow, as we move on to the games that I might potentially watch, there's a lot of games that I'm interested in this game week, and it's not just in England. I have interest in all over Europe, the soccer that's played all over Europe. The first match that I think I'm pretty interested in watching is the Bayern Munich versus FC Cologne. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but the mere fact that Harry Kane is on that team, I've always been an admirer of Harry Kane from afar. I'm a Chelsea fan. I shouldn't be admitting that, but he's not a Tottenham player anymore, so I can. But Bayern Munich and FC Cologne. Bayern Munich is currently at 2nd and Cologne is at 17. I just want to see if Harry Kane keeps scoring. I think he's like upwards of 11 goals right now or more. So I want to keep watching him to see if he keep it up. They're currently second in the league. I really would want to see Harry Kane win a trophy because I'm not sure if he's won any trophies team-wise so far. So we'll definitely want to see Harry Kane win the Bundesliga. So I'll keep an eye on that one. And I think the second game I'm interested in on that Friday is the PSG versus Monaco. That is first versus third. Monaco is a very good team. PSG is a very good team. I'm wondering if Monaco could upset the balance of power again like they did a couple seasons ago. So I'll definitely try to watch that game and react to it for you guys and have it here on my channel. The next game, the third game that I'm very interested in is the Manchester City game versus Liverpool. That's early in the morning. I'm not sure why, but that's a blockbuster of a game. It's 6:30. I'm gonna get up early to make sure I catch that game and watch it and react to it and try to upload it as fast as I possibly can, because everyone will, and let you guys have it so you could come here, watch my and leave your comments and your please like my videos if you can, and leave your comments in the comment section and let me know what you think of my reaction and if you think it was a fair game, a fair match. So the third game is obviously Chelsea versus Newcastle. I'm definitely gonna watch that game. The Chelsea is at 10th, Newcastle is at 7th. So that's a good match right there. I'm wondering if Chelsea could upset these teams. Chelsea play better against teams that come at them, and I think Newcastle is going to want to come at us in this game. So I'm looking forward to that. Wonder if we could win. I'll definitely want us to win that game. And my third game, it has to be our rivals Arsenal versus Brentford, or the other way around, Brentford versus Arsenal. Brentford is at 11th. Just a bit below us, Chelsea, and Arsenal is at 3rd. I'll definitely want Brentford to win this game. It's not that I hate Arsenal, but I just like seeing them in shambles, honestly. The 6th game I'm trying to watch this week is a Barcelona versus Rayo Vallecano, or Rayo Vallecano versus Barcelona. Rayo Vallecano is 10th, Barcelona is currently at 3rd. I think Real Madrid is on top of them at 2nd, and Girona is at 1st. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on the Spanish La Liga to see how it plays out. Can Girona take it all the way to the end? But I suspect that coming closer to the end of the season, one of the big boys will take it over and run away with it. So we'll see. One thing with the Spanish league, an 8-point lead is a win. If you're like over 5 or 8 points ahead in the Spanish league, coming closer to the end, you're good chance you're gonna win the season. So I'm gonna watch the Rayo Vallecano versus Barcelona. I want to see how they do without Pedri. He had a real bad injury, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. The next game is a Spurs versus Aston Villa. I really want to keep seeing the decline of Spurs bring joy to me, so it's nice to get up in the mornings and watch Spurs. They've been winning for the longest time. Now I get up and watch them being Spurs again. It's a club that I admire too, even though they're rivals, but I like to keep up with them, see what's going on. They do deserve some win if they can, but trust me, every day Spurs or Arsenal lose is a good day to me. So yeah, that's one game I'll try to keep an eye out for. And the game that I really want to watch is Everton versus Manchester United. When I was watching Talk Sports this morning, I heard a fan said, "Oh, I'm sorry for any club that has to come up to Everton right now, given that they need points desperately." So Manchester United, man, this is not a good game for Manchester United. Going to Everton to go play this game, man, this is a tough game. Everton is definitely going to want to win this game, because to them every game is a must win right now until they get out of the relegation battle, because that's where they currently are. They're at 19th, and I think the team above them is 2 points, so they have to win their games, get this 3 points for Manchester United. And Manchester United, for Ten Hag's purpose, has to win this game, because he might get fired because of this game. So we'll see. It should be a tough game. I'm expecting an Everton upset, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. It's a good game and it's very entertaining. Let's just hope VAR doesn't mess with it too much. Just let it play out. Just try to monitor the game. Try to like let it flow. I want to see a very good flowing game. Everton is at 19, United is at 6, so it should be a good game given the circumstances. So I hope the referees and VAR are not involved too much. Juventus versus Inter Milan, that's a good game. That's first versus second. I'm very interested in this game. I want to see who is going to win this one, and if Inter Milan can close that gap against Juventus, and then we'll have a true title challenge in Italy. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye on these games and see what's going on. And my last game that I really want to watch, it's on a Monday. I'll see what I could do if I have the time or not, given my schedule. But it's the Girona versus Athletic Club, right? That should be a good game. Athletic is at 5th, Girona is at 1st. Can they win this game? Can they keep up the pressure? Not the pressure, but can they extend the lead and keep winning and put pressure on Barcelona and Real Madrid? Let's see. I really want to watch this game. My Spaniards, I know the La Liga is heating up. For the first time in a long time, a relatively smaller club than the big three has taken the lead, and they've been leading for a minute now. And let's see if they could keep it up and extend. Is Girona the Spanish league? Leicester City is yet to see. I don't want to miss this one. You shouldn't miss this one. So come to my channel for my reaction. Check it out, and we'll take it from there. Anyhow, as I mentioned in the start of the video, I really enjoy these two programs, TalkSport and ESPN FC. I'm thinking about reacting to these punditries and listening to them and share my opinions over here on this platform. Simon Jordan, he's a very good and very analytic guy who's involved on TalkSport. I don't always agree with what he says, but he always tried to like break it down for you so you could like listen and learn, and you might disagree with him, but I notice even if you disagree with him, he's always like the voice of reason. If he has a different point and you have a different point, you could understand where he's coming from. And I think he tries to understand where you're coming from, and he argues from that standpoint. It's very good. I'm not sure if the people over there in TalkSport know that there's a lot of Americans here who will listen to them in the mornings. They're doing a very good job over there. I predict that this sports channel will go very far. It will be the sport channel where most Americans eventually go to get their fill of English football, because it's unbiased. People talk what they need to talk, and the fact that Simon Jordan, he might have his people that he likes or people that he doesn't like, but he's gonna give you as it is. So I think I'm gonna start reacting to that channel, because I watch it every morning. My biggest dream is to call in one day and give my point of view and have a discussion with the guys and see where it goes from there. And my next program that I would love to react to, you guys could tell me what you think about this, is ESPN FC. I love listening to Craig Burley. I love listening to Stephen Nichols, Shaka Hislop from Trinidad. There's so many other people on this channel that they talk real good football. Gab, Jules, the Gab and Jules show, that's pretty good too. However, I really want to get more into it, and I've always, just like TalkSport, I've always want to send in my tweet so they could read it out, ask their question. There's some people on the show that I really like, some people I'm not so fond of, given their affiliation, that they try to be unbiased, but they're not really. So that's one of those programs that I really want to react to. I'm pretty interested in it, and as I'm just gonna stick to things that I'm interested in as an American football fan. So we'll see. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Come back, watch my reaction, like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much.